What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth coming back with part two. Did you miss me? I know you did. I know y'all was just waiting to hear it. I know y'all was just on the edge of your seat. But here it go. Black men, nobody can ever talk shit on us again. It further reads, the centers finding 70% of black fathers who live with young children said they bath, diapered, or dress those tykes every day. By comparison, 60% of white fathers and 45% of Latino fathers did likewise. Almost 35% of black fathers who lived with their offspring read to them, compared with 30% of white dads and 22% of Latino dads. And perhaps most tellingly, black fathers who weren't married to mothers of their children were at least as involved as others' dad living outside the home. Black men, we come in number one in taking care of our children. We come in motherfucking number one in taking care of our children. Black men, let me say it one more time. We, black men, come in number one in taking care of our children. We feed them, we bath them, we clothe them, and we don't even live with their mothers, and we outshine, black woman, your lover, the white man. Remember, it's white versus black with you, black woman. We outshine your white man. Let me go back to this shit. 70% of fathers versus 60% of white fathers. We beat him by 10. That's double digits right there. And when it comes to reading this shit, 35% black fathers, while 30%, so we beat them by 5. So you know what's funny? Well, you know what's funny? Now I could turn that welfare shit around. Because folks like to say, well, a lot of black people by percentages on welfare. But see, if you look at the percentage, black folks, we are like 13 or 14% of the population. And white men, white people are like 50 something percent. And we're crushing them. So it's a larger percentage, if you break it down, than the white man. So therefore, we kick the white man's ass and anybody's ass. So all of that degrading us, all of that going on the shows and saying that the black man is a deadbeat and don't take care of his children, black woman, shut the fuck up. Because according to all these stats, and according to these people who are professors who did their research, are finding out that's not true at all. And Barack Obama couldn't tell the truth because they have to keep lying to you dumbass black woman to have you play the victim, something that you're not very good at. And it says here, though the accolades must stop. Too often, living situations are far less than ideal. While society can applaud a survey that defies deeply rooted stereotypes, introspection is demanded too. Sure, black unwed mothers can provide a nurturing environment, but wouldn't it be more complete if black fathers married mothers of their children? Black woman, let me ask you that question. Because because it goes right back to what the fuck I've been promoting on my channel. What's one of the things I've been promoting on my channel? I don't just promote black women being with good black men. I'm always promoting what? Marriage. Why? Because it's better. Why? Because the children are seeing unity. The children are being born in unity, born in a covenant, born in an agreement, born and to be stable. But if you don't have a marriage, then it's going to upset the balance, because what we have is hypocrites. What is a hypocrite? A hypocrite is saying one thing and doing another. Well, I'm going to be committed, and then I'm not committed, and then I have a children, so that's going to play with the children's mind, and the children might grow up to believe that, hey, when the tough gets going, leave, just up and leave, just up and leave, just go. Well, all right, just go. They don't see working things out. They don't see going through the trials and tribulations. They don't see going through the big storm, and they don't see holding things together. I always say this: when you go look at a storm, whether it's a tornado or a hurricane, in the middle of that storm is the eye, and the eye is always fucking calm. So if you're just in that eye, it's calm. And then next you know, you will see all these things flying, and it's chaos. And as long as you're walking in that eye or walking in that calmness, you won't get caught the fuck up. So when a storm comes, it encircles you. When that storm comes, it should be encircling the father and the mother who are married to stay close. It should be encircling them to come closer. That way y'all hold on to each other. And as long as that man has any common sense, logic, and morals, and he's guiding you, woman, and you walking with him, y'all cannot be swept up in the fucking storm. The fact is, when storm comes, y'all leave. Why do y'all leave? Because the storm does two things. It either confirms that you're the right person, or it also confirms that you were not. Then it says, and when it comes to fatherhood, that's where black fathers tend to cease looking like everybody else. I've read the men in black urban communities are the least likely to marry of any populations in the nation. That should be a community standard or culture phenomenon for any ethnicity. One of today's guests, Withers, explains what it has led to for America. An intact family lays groundwork for ample benefits, intangibles, perhaps hard to quantify, and a survey that transcends race. Nuclear families and two-parent households serve a purpose of parenting. You know, from 1890 all the way to 1960, two-parent homes, married, two-parent homes, married, one parent, married homes were 87% and above. Now, men were getting lynched, men were getting shot down in the street, men was getting burnt, and they was dying in wars, and they was dying of old age. So that's where the 10 to 13% left off is all about. But it's always been. But as soon as feminism came, it plummeted. And it says intact. Transit the nuclear families of two-parent households serve a purpose in parenting, be it good or bad. Practiced by black, white, or brown couples helps lay a society's foundation. Collectively, as individual parents, as a community, we should do better. First, though, it takes pause. Black fatherhood generally is neither myth nor oxymoron. It's hard work. I know. I have kids. And it says, on Sunday, our editorial page will address a related topic. President Barack Obama's new My Brother's Keeper campaign for young black men. We offer diverse views. I hope you join in the conversation. So when he's talking about fathers being missing, what he's really saying is that the husbands, he's looking for a husband, and that's proof again that black men is trying to be married to black women. But we all know that black woman, you really don't want that. You know, when you banded the black man during the civil rights movement and picked up feminism, you followed the white woman to pick up feminists. You took money from the Ku Klux Klan to destroy our community. You begin to do what? Explore your sexuality. And then that gave way and gave rise to fucking Pookie and Ray Ray at an all-time high, having all these kids and stuff like that. And you have to understand too that black men may come in number one, but the problem is one no good man can fuck 30 to 60 women and have 6 to 8 homes fatherless. We have to look at it in that sense. We have to look at it in this sense. In Tennessee, 3 guys was able to fuck 48 women and 46 women and have 78 children. That's 46 women. That's 46 homes fatherless out of 3 guys. We have another comporter
where a guy, speaking in that same case, that same 3 guys in Tennessee, one of the guys wound up sleeping with 21 different women, and they all had his children. And so those 21 women had his children produce more children, and he wound up being 30 years old at the time with 30 kids. See what's happening? You see what's happening? Then we had a story in Florida where a guy who was a felon living in his mama's basement. Mama! Got that for Tommy Sotomayor. Shouts out Tommy Sotomayor when he said mama. He was living in the basement of his mama's house. And he's a felon. He was no good. Didn't work. Fucked 17 women. Produced 18 children. Now understand, 46, 21 is what? 67 plus 17 is what? 83, like. No, 84. That's 84 homes. A faggot, homosexual man, fucked 10 women and had children. 10 children. That's 94. A person, Black Gorilla family, fucked 13 black security guard women, had 4 children. 94 and 4 is what? 96. So out of 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, 6 guys is responsible for 96 homes fatherless. Can't you see why their homes of fatherless is way more than the men who are the good men who are having it, or the men who probably fell in love with the woman, had sex with the woman, wanting to marry her, and the woman turned into a beast and used the baby against them and stuff like that. So you got to understand, there's breakdowns upon breakdowns upon breakdowns upon breakdowns of the situation of fatherhood. But look, let's go back. 6 or 7 guys, 96 homes fatherless. That's almost 100 homes fatherless out of 6 guys. So if we just take 6 into 100, we know 6 times 12 is 72, right? That's 72. They at least 15 women. Look at that homes. Look at all them homes fatherless. All them homes fatherless. That's what's the main cause in our community. The good men is, when it comes to the good men finally having children, we cannot compete with all the fuckery thugs in them who are having children. For everyone, I believe, and I have no data, no proof to say it, but I'm going to go out on a record and make a guesstimation. And I believe for every one child that a black man have, that a good black man have, or black husband who have, a thug may have 9 or 10. We can't replay. It's not an even playing field. It's not even. It's not equal at all. Can't you see? It's not equal at all. So I wanted to read that one right there. I want to read that one right there. Now it's I'm gonna read the other two. I'm gonna read the other two when I come back. With
part three. Part three. Might make this a 4-part series. Who knows? But peace. I'll be back.